Welcome to Bobbi Jo's. For supper tonight, we're making chicken thighs and some fried squash. So when I make my chicken thighs, I melt butter in my cast iron skillet. This is 2 tablespoons of butter. I probably only needed 1 tablespoon because this is one of my smaller skillets because I'm only making 2 pieces of chicken. But anyway, I did 2. You want to melt it, get it heated up. It's heated up. And in this little dish, I mixed together a 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder, a 1/2 teaspoon of paprika, 1/2 teaspoon of onion powder, a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper because I like extra black pepper, and an 1/8 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. I had to think about that for a second. I was like, I did something else. It was cayenne pepper because I like it to have a little bit of a spice to it. Mix all this up, mixing my spices up. And I'm going to sprinkle half of this in my skillet with my butter. And just get it sizzling with my butter. Now I have 2 chicken thighs that I have rinsed off good. I have patted down so they're drier. I patted them down with paper towel. Here's my 2 chicken thighs. And I'm going to put them skin side down into the skillet. Just like that. Now the remaining of my spices, I'm going to sprinkle on this side of it. It's going to soak it into that skin because it's in that butter. I'm just putting the rest of it on this side, so this side will have some. And I'm going to leave it here on the stove top. I've got it on medium heat for about 5 minutes, just long enough for that skin to get good and crispy. Kind of work that around in there, and then we'll stick it in the oven. You want your oven preheated on 375 degrees. Okay, so it's been about 5 minutes. I'm going to stick this in the oven now. The oven's preheated on 375 degrees, and it's going to bake between 20 and 30 minutes. We just have to check it, see if it's got clear juices running out of it, or you can use a meat thermometer to check the temperature and see if it's the right temperature inside. I'll probably do the meat thermometer just to show y'all the temperature when I pull it out at 20-25 minutes. All right, we'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, so I'm going to slice up some squash. Here's my squash I harvested from the garden today. Got this one too. Also got some, I'm growing some English cucumbers. And I've got a couple of those too. Okay, so I cut the ends off before I slice them. I've got it set on a little over 1/8 of an inch. We're going to see how thick this is. I don't want them real thick. Those look about right. So all I do this, you can slice them with a knife. I do it this way so they're all the same thickness. I'm always unprepared when I'm doing this because I'm just cooking like I normally do, and I'm always going all over the kitchen, and when I'm videoing I have to keep things in one spot. But I do not know where I put my safety shield that goes over this. So when I get lower, I'm probably just gonna easily, you don't want to cut your hand off. But I have one that goes over this so I can go all the way to the end. But I'll get a knife and cut the rest. Because you probably don't want to take a chance of cutting your finger off with that little bit left. Okay, and I'm just going to do 2 squash. And that's what I'm going to fry up. And it's going to make a lot. We got somebody outside, and the dogs are carrying on. That's why I usually don't do videos where I talk. I usually have to do voiceovers. If you have a video where I'm doing a voiceover, it's because of the dogs. it's easier not to have to do a voiceover. So y'all know I got dogs, so. All right. I mean, that makes a lot of squash. That's 2 squash. Got 1 left until my other ones are ripe. They'll be ripe soon. Okay, so when you fry up squash, it's kind of like when you fry up fish. We're doing a keto. This is Parmesan cheese. It's grated. I'm going to put some onion powder, a little Himalayan salt, some black pepper. This is almost empty. And a little garlic powder. You can season it however you want it. Just like chicken, if you didn't want all those seasonings like I put on it, you don't have to. It's good without the seasonings. That chicken is good just the way it is. You salt and pepper it. You don't even have to do that. It's still going to be good. Okay. Got pork skins ground up here. And I'm not really measuring. I'm just going to mix it all together. So I got my pork skins. I have my Parmesan. I'd say it's probably about 1/4 cup of Parmesan with the spices in it. And I have a little bit of almond flour. We'll put just a little bit of that in there. I don't know if y'all can see this because I got my camera way back there. Now, this is good if you use the flavored pork skins. There's some pork skins that are like barbecued and spicy. I can't use those because they got additives in them. A lot of them use that, is it maltodextrin? One of those, it causes my blood sugar to go up. So when I get pork skins, the ingredients have to be pork skins and salt, nothing else. Or it'll cause my blood sugar to go up. So check that if y'all got diabetes and you're on the keto diet. Check the ingredients. Because like stevia in the raw, let me get my stevia in the raw bag. Steve still does his stevia in the raw. It doesn't bother him. He doesn't have the blood sugar problem. See that? Maltodextrin? I guess I'm pronouncing that correctly. It's in everything. If you check and it's in there, if you have diabetes, it will mess with your blood sugar. So they actually put that in stevia in the raw, so I can't have stevia in the raw. I use this, and it only takes like a tad. To sweeten my coffee, it's not even 1/8 of a teaspoon. It's just a tiny bit will sweeten my coffee because it's pure stevia extract. But if you look at the back of the bag, organic stevia extract powder, other ingredients, none. So I can have that. It doesn't bother my blood sugar. When I started keto, I was still having problems with blood sugar and I could not figure it out. And then I started checking my blood sugar after I ate certain things. And after I had my coffee in the morning, it was going up. And I was like, why is my coffee causing my blood sugar to go up? Because all I'm having is a little bit of stevia in the raw in it. Well, that's what was causing the blood sugar to go up. So then I got to looking, and my pork skins, like the Golden Flake, they have it. A lot of the main brands have it. And then if you get the kind that are flavored, they have it. And it causes your blood sugar to go. It causes my blood sugar to go up. It might not affect you, but it does me. So I had to, and supplements. There's a lot of supplements that have that in it. So I had to go through and check everything and just revamp everything I was doing. And then my blood sugar finally came down, and it's been good. Anyway, there's my rant. Okay, so after that's mixed, this plate, we're going to put some eggs in. And I need to get moving because my oil that's heating up on the stove is ready. All right, so we're going to do 2 eggs. Let me throw this in my compost can. I made me some compost bins out back so I don't have to keep buying compost when I do my gardens in the spring. And I'm putting my eggshells and coffee grounds and all that stuff in it. And I got me a little can over here that I put that stuff in and take it out there and mix it in with the compost. And there I go, throwing egg all over the counter. All right, that was my timer on the chicken. It's been 25 minutes, so I need to check the chicken here in a minute. So all you're gonna do is dip these and then bread them with the pork skin mixture. This one got a little big. See how when they start getting big, the seeds get big in them? But it's just like when you fry fish. I use the same kind of breading on my fish when I fry it. I do the same thing. I dip it in egg, then I dip it in the breading. All right. I don't want to do it with the hand that I'm dipping it in. I want to do it with my dry hand. Kind of press it on there and set it to the side. Okay. Shake it off, set it over there. See, here's the ones that are breaded. I'm gonna keep doing this and we'll go drop them in the oil as soon as we get a plate of them. Okay, so here's my chicken. It's not done. It's still got blood running out of it. So we're gonna let it cook a little longer. Okay, so you wanna make sure the oil's heated up good. So let's, whew, that is way heated. Let's put some squash in there. It should be around 375. Mine's 395, so it's gonna fry up good. Okay, and while this is frying, it'll fry about 2 or 3 minutes per side. But while it's frying, I'm gonna go back over there and batter up some more. All right, it's been about 2 minutes. I'm just gonna flip it. You just want it to get a little crispy on the outside. You don't want to cook it too long, so we do about 2 minutes per side. Looks like it's going to be good. I'm going to get a plate with some paper towel on it to stick them on when they're done. Now, I can't leave my phone up here too long because this hot oil overheats my phone. But this is what they look like when they're done. Let them drain on some paper towel. Don't those look good? We'll do the rest of them. Oh, I forgot to tell you to check your oil after you remove them. See, the temperature goes down as you cook. So we're going to let it heat up a little bit more before we put any more in there. You want it at least to be 350, but it's best to be 375 because that way it'll fry up real crisp and not be oily. Okay, my chicken, we'll flip it over so you can see the skin side. That skin's going to be crunchy. Don't that look good? It's done. I checked the temperature and it's overdone actually. It's a little hotter than it calls for. Here's my squash. I got one more batch over there frying. And then I'll sprinkle a little I had to put more breading, so I sprinkled a little onion powder and salt on top of the squash when they came out of the fryer. But that's going to be our dinner. Let's just see what Steve thinks. I know Steve loves the chicken. We'll see what he thinks about the squash. So my phone overheated, so that's why I was making that short and sweet. Let's fix the plate here. There's the chicken. We'll put a few squash on there. I'm not sure if he'll like them or not, so if he likes them, he can have some more. Okay, tell us what you think of the squash.
Drill worthy, 2 thumbs up.
You sure? It's a vegetable.
Yeah, but it's fried. The breading's good.
Crispy on the outside and soft on the inside.
I would say tasty on the outside, tolerable on the inside.
Oh. What about your chicken?
I haven't tried it yet.
We know you like the chicken.
Yeah, chicken's good.
All right. Thanks for your review.
You're welcome.
We're going to let Steve review the chicken. I think we've got him reviewing it before, but...
Yeah, the chicken's really good. Love the seasoning and the crispy skin. Very good. 2 thumbs up, drill worthy.
Thank you.